Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn reading for December 26th. Hopefully everyone that celebrated Christmas had a wonderful Christmas. So I thought that I would look on the internet and find some information about Capricorn, and I'd start the reading with some things for what I found. So this was from Sparkly Results, and it says Capricorns, they are patient and have self-control. They value traditions. They are ambitious and seize opportunity. They use strategy instead of force. They aspire to get to the top, always working to be better than who they were. They seek security. They are serious about life direction. They are disciplined and take advantage of every foothold, will never miss a step. They use their strengths every day. They may get discouraged when things get tough. So those were some things that, were said about Capricorn. It doesn't mean it has to apply to you, but I like reading what things say about Capricorn, and some of them relate to me, some of them don't, and that's okay. I always like to learn new things. All right, so I'm going to start with the Whispers of Love, and then we will get into some other cards. We have Back to What You Love, Reevaluate Your Desires. And then we have Focus on Love, look for the good in everyone. So maybe if you've lost your way, if you're not feeling like yourself, if you're feeling like that last one I read that said they may get discouraged when things get tough. So maybe things are tough for you. Maybe you're not quite feeling it. Maybe the holiday season has brought on, a little bit of a rough patch for you. And the cards are saying, get back to what you love. Reevaluate things. Reevaluate what you love. What makes you happy. What brings you joy. And focus on that. Focus on that to which you like. And instead of looking at the negative in people, try and focus on the positive in people. Look at their strengths, because maybe their negatives are because they are having issues themselves and they don't know how to deal with it. And you can be the stronger person that is looking for the positive in them. And I always feel like Capricorns look for the good in people. I know I always do. I try and look for their positives. Unfortunately, sometimes that gets me involved with people that are just too negative, and I try and be a fixer, and that doesn't work for me. So I've learned to sort of appreciate that on the surface and then move forward and not get sucked into their negativity. So you have to be careful with that. All right, we have Unrequited Love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. We have Passion, and we have Stay optimistic about your love life. All right, let me see. I'm trying to make sure you can see. Let's see. Let's do these. So we have Unrequited Love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now that could be either way. That could be maybe you're not feeling it. Maybe you're not interested in a relationship that you're in right now. Maybe you're not feeling it. It's not what it used to be. It's not, you still care for the person, but it's not as passionate as it used to be. It's not that, it doesn't have that sparks that it used to be. Maybe that person is revealing themselves. Maybe they presented themselves a certain way in the beginning and now they're changing. Maybe something happened that kind of flicked that switch and you're kind of like, I don't know if this is really, you know, the relationship that I want to be in. I'm sort of feeling like it's your end. I feel like you're not as interested in the relationship as you used to be, or you're not quite feeling it. We have passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, and we have positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel that you shouldn't hold on to something because you are afraid of being alone, because that will prevent you from finding the person that is right for you. And it's preventing this person that you're with here from finding their person. And that's how I look at it. If I'm in a relationship and I'm not, you know, I'm not feeling it, maybe there were a bunch of sparks in the beginning and then all of a sudden it's fizzling out, and I feel like maybe this is for you, that it's fizzling out. But then it's like, well, do I really want to be alone? But I look at it as I'm stopping myself from finding my person, and I'm stopping this person from finding their person. And that's how I look at it. And it's okay. Maybe you've learned some lessons from this relationship and it's time for you to move on. But there's still hope. There's still passion. There's still, you know, an opportunity for you to find that right person. And the next time when you start dating someone, you'll know what to look for. You know what you want. You know what type of relationship that you want to be in, because you've learned from this one. So we have the Strength card, which is Leo, so it could be with a Leo that you are with. We have the Princess of Wands. Oh, we have Ace of Cups. So there's a new relationship coming for you. Or it could be that maybe you need to work on this relationship with your partner. Maybe you're both not feeling it. Maybe you two need to get back to the basics. Maybe you need to find that passion again in your relationship, and you need to stay positive about it, and you need to work on this relationship. So this could be either way. So people who are in a relationship that you know, you want to stay in this relationship, but there's some things that you need to work on. You need to get that passion back in your relationship because you've lost it. Maybe you've been together for a while and you've sort of gone your separate ways. Well, it's time for you to focus on getting back together, focusing on love in your relationship. Ace of Cups, aces are new beginnings, and Ace of Cups can represent new emotional beginnings. It could be a reconciliation of a relationship, about getting back together, or it could be a brand new relationship headed your way. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo. We have the Sun card, very positive energy, and we have the Queen of Wands, feeling that passion, feeling that fire, and that energy again. Staying strong. With the Strength card, it's about staying strong, feeling that passion, getting yourself back on track, whether it's working on this relationship or it's about moving on and moving into a new direction. You have to take some time to think about this. This is something that you're not going to take lightly. This is, as I had read from the beginning, one of the things was they are serious about life directions, and you're serious about any direction that you go on. You don't just jump into things, that you think about it, you process it, sometimes too much. Sometimes there's some over processing, but you do need to feel that security that when you make this step, that it's the right step that you need to make for you at this time, at this moment, that this is what you're feeling and this is the direction that you need to go. And once you take that time out and you think about it, you're going to be happy with this decision that you've made, and it's going to be a positive decision for you. All right, now let's pick some cards for passion. 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, the Tower. So you're holding yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to release this burden. If this is something that's been on your mind and bothering you, it's time to let that go. Maybe it's a breakup. Maybe you need to break up with this person. You know, as always I say, you know, you need to do whatever is best for you. I'm not telling you to do this. You have to make your own decisions, but I'm just saying what are in the cards. And maybe it's you need to break up with this person. You need to break up with this, you know, relationship. Or the Tower is also about rebuilding with a stronger foundation. Is it you're going to rebuild this relationship with a stronger foundation, something that is sturdier, where there's more communication? We have the Queen of Swords. She's somebody who's gotten through some difficult situations. We have Justice. That's about finding balance. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. That's about blocking energy. It's about keeping to yourself. So you could be going back and forth on this. Maybe it's one day you're feeling like, yes, I'm going to break up, and then I'm going to move forward. And then one day it's like, no, I'm going to work on it. And we're going to figure out what's going on. You have to find that balance. That's why I feel like the Hermit card is very important for you to take this time out, but not to overthink it, not to overprocess it. As I was saying yesterday in the reading, it's about the awakening of your intuition and going with that first feeling that you feel. That feeling that when someone asks you a question, you know how when someone asks you a question and they say, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? And that's what you want to do, and that's how you want to feel. And when you think about the situation, what's the first things that comes to your mind? And what do you want to do about this situation? Do you want to work this out? Do you want to move on? It's about finding that balance between working through this issue and not overthinking it. It's about releasing this, you know, tens are completions, and this is about you're carrying a heavy, but there's something that's bothering you about a relationship, that you're holding yourself back, and you need to work through this. You need to work this out. You're keeping to yourself. Maybe you haven't expressed to your partner how you feel. But I feel that Capricorns sort of wear their hearts on their sleeves, and it's really hard to pretend because people can see it. I'm not saying every Capricorn is like that, but I'm saying for me, like, I'm a horrible liar. Like, if I'm upset about something, you can just see it on my face. Like, you can read it. You can't, there's no getting past it. All right, so we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So positive thinking about fixing this relationship, working on this relationship, if that's what you want to do to get back to that connection. Or it's about if you decide to leave this connection and have this, you know, break up and go your separate ways, that you need to stay positive about it, that you need to take what you can from this relationship, those things that you have learned, and apply them to the future. We have the King of Swords. For some reason, I just felt when I flipped this over that there's a King of Swords that wants to come in for you. There is an air sign that wants to come in for you. I feel like when I look at this picture, it's somebody who's very supportive, very strong, on your side, will protect you, will be there for you. Swords are air signs, so they are thinkers. Somebody who's going to look out for you. We have Ace of Pentacles. Aces are new beginnings. Pentacles can also represent the physical, so it's a very physical relationship. You're physically attracted to this person. That's exactly what I was thinking when I saw this King of Swords. It's somebody who's very physically attractive is headed your way. And it's a new start. We have Five of Wands, which is going back and forth. So I feel like this is more towards your mental, that you might be going back and forth. Do you want to do this because you just left this relationship, and do you want to start a new relationship again? That's with the overthinking. Don't do the overthinking. The Seven of Cups. That's exactly what I was just saying, is don't overthink the situation. Just let it flow. Let it happen. Let it fall into place. It's okay. It's a new way of doing things. It's a new way of thinking. It's a new way. It's about letting go of, I feel that sometimes as a Capricorn, I like to control situations. Like if I feel I can control the situation, then I feel like I'm more secure. And it's a little scary for me to just let things go. And maybe that's the way you are too. To just let things happen naturally, to just let things progress naturally. And it feels like it's out of control, but that's not forcing anything, that's not expecting anything, that's not pushing anything in a certain direction. Look at that, the Prince of Cups. There is a romantic offer headed your way, okay, for some of you. There is somebody who wants to reach out to you. That's exactly what I was saying. Stay optimistic about your love life, that there is an opportunity headed your way. Is it going to be today? Is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be next month? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. But go with the energy that is someone wants to reach out to you and is headed your way. Don't overthink it. Let things flow. Let things happen naturally. Don't push things. Don't force things. If you meet this person, don't put too many expectations on it. If you decide to move forward in a relationship, and if it's the relationship that you are working on, don't push it. Maybe express, how you're feeling about wanting to communicate and how you can work on this relationship, but don't force it. Don't try and push things, because that's where the two of you will go back and forth. It's about a new way of working on this current relationship that you have, and a new way of dealing with things so that you're not falling into the same pattern as you were before, and getting back to where you feel like the two of you are separated again. It's about a new way of working on this relationship if you're in a relationship. Let's see. What do we want to do? Maybe we'll pick one Lenormand for each. I love my Lenormand. Aha. So we have number 39, which is the dice, which is taking that chance. Taking that chance. Do you want to take that chance on working on your relationship, or taking that chance on moving forward? Again, like I said before, I feel like the Hermit is a very important card, because you do need some time to think about this situation. But again, don't over-process it. Don't overwork it. We have number 27, the letter. So somebody's going to reach out to you. Like I said over here, we have the Prince of Cups, where somebody is reaching out to you. Somebody connects with you. Somebody wants to connect with you. Or it could be that you are connecting, maybe you write a letter or a text or something, which I know text is rather impersonal. But sometimes for me, I've done that where I have written down notes on what I want to say to my partner so that I can get all of my points across. And I feel like, for me, it's sort of my control thing, because I have everything written down and I don't get overwhelmed when the conversation starts and then I forget everything that I wanted to say. And then afterwards, I'm like, why didn't I say this? Why didn't I say that? Maybe you need to write things down that you want to talk with your partner on working on your relationship. Or, like I said, it could be, along with this Prince of Cups card, is that somebody reaches out to you. Maybe somebody sends you a text. Somebody connects with you and reaches out, somebody new. All right, let's see. We have the key, which opens the door to the flower. So the new way of looking at things. It's a new way of seeing things. It's a new way of doing things. There's some changes that you need to make, either in your current relationship or the way you look at your relationship. There's some changes that you need to make in the situation. And that is the key to opening the door to finding this happiness, to getting back to what you love, to focus on love, okay? All right, let's see. Is there anything else I want to do? Let's do a fortune reading card. I always love these cards. Let's close it out with a fortune reading card. Finding your balance, justice. All right. Celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Woohoo! That's perfect. That makes me think of, you know, the New Year's, because we have a new year coming in. We have a new start, a new way of doing things, some new energy coming in, and embrace that energy. And you're ready for this, whatever this is, whether it's working on your relationship, letting go of a relationship, or just changing your mind to be more positive and optimistic about your love life, and not trying to control situations, and not, you know, just letting things flow naturally, and not being overwhelmed and not overthinking things. That you're ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. You are ready. And that, like I said, I feel that for some of you, there is somebody that wants to reach out to you, that brings this offer. As you can see, he's reaching out with his cup and saying, do you want to go out with me? All right, exciting reading. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.